Yesterday, Shamima Begum began a new appeal against the stripping of her British citizenship, with her legal team arguing that she was recruited, groomed and trafficked to Syria as a child. Now, strong views from both sides on this, it's fair to say. The court heard from an MI5 officer who said that Begum, in some respects, would have known what she was doing when she travelled. But Miss Begum's lawyers asserted that the 15-year-old was influenced by a determined and effective ISIS propaganda machine. Well, today, the Special Immigration Appeals Commission hearing continues, and there to pick the bones out of it for us, our political reporter Katherine Forster, who is there at the scene. Yes, thank you very much, although a Royal Mail van has rather inconveniently just pulled up straight behind you, rather ruining the backdrop, but there we go. Katherine, what's the latest, please, in what is... it's a case that's gripping the nation, and strong views on both sides. What's happening?
Well, so far today, the court has been meeting in closed session. What that means is that all the journalists are waiting expectantly in the basement, but have yet to be let in. We were told potentially from 3 o'clock. When I came out just now, we're still waiting. And of course, it emphasises, doesn't it, just how sensitive this case is. It's a matter of national security. The security services are involved. The MI5 guy that spoke yesterday, of course, gave evidence from behind a screen. Many questions that were asked yesterday, the answer came back: I may be able to answer this in closed session. But basically, we found out, didn't we, yesterday, that Shamima Begum's lawyers are arguing that she was groomed, she was trafficked, she was to some extent brainwashed. MI5 did come back fairly strongly and say that given she was 15, on course for A's and A stars, articulate, given the massive publicity about the beheadings that were going on at the time, that really she did know what she was getting into. But a couple of things. The lawyers that are in the open session are not allowed into this closed session either. The people in the closed session are people with special security clearance that will then feed information back to Shamima Begum's lawyers. And another thing that's deeply unclear is how much access her lawyers actually have to her. They've brought this case on her behalf. She's still in a camp in Syria. They are saying they have no direct access to her. But surely in a case where they're alleging that she's been trafficked, you would expect to hear a witness statement from her. So it's all very, very murky. It's going to run all week, and I'm afraid to say there's probably going to be things that we will never hear about this case.